Good morning, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on Sunday, July 17th, 2016 at about 9:30 in the morning, Eastern Time. I'm standing on what is going to be the new Gemini Parkway, looking down toward Worthington Road and looking down toward where the new East Powell Road, Gemini Parkway, Worthington Road intersection is going to be. It looks like it's not so obvious this morning, but Friday afternoon, well, late Friday afternoon, Friday evening, this packed area that I'm walking on right now looked as if they had done it and mixed it with Portland cement and applied that sort of fixative agent. And even yesterday when I went to the store, it looked like that. Well, I didn't go to the store, but when I looked at it.
Hey, leave that place alone now.
Okay, that was my neighbor Henry. But today it doesn't look quite like that, does it? It's turned brown again. You can see up through there. Those are the center line sticks of the new road, the red sticks. So this is going to be the new Powell Road, the relocated Powell Road, I guess would be a better way to put it. And here's going to be part of some drainage stuff. I want to get over here and walk on this and see what all they've been doing. They've really made quite a cut here, or a drop, and I assume a lot of it's going to be filled in with pavement. And there you can see up there the ditch. Now in the distance you see natural gas line markers, gas pipeline markers. That's just on the other side of my actual property line. My actual property line's about 5 feet to the right of that natural gas line pipeline marker. And comes down here, and then the water stick is about 7 feet over onto my property, residual property. So I imagine what they're going to do is they're going to run they're going to run drains. You know, these drains that, you know, then have a pipe, corrugated pipe run into that ditch for drainage. At least that's the way I see it. Take a little walk up here. In theory, what I'm walking on right now will be this little side here is going to be a bike path. Here's this is what I was particularly interested in right here. This area, this cut, because I'd seen them horsing around with it over here yesterday, and I wasn't really sure what to make of it. I think this may be where they're going to run one of their drains, maybe. But it's hard to say. They kind of goobered up my sycamore there a little bit, but at least they didn't take it. There was a smaller sycamore there. They obviously took out, despite assurances to the contrary. That's the thing with trees, you know, it takes 30, 40, 50 years to grow them and 10 seconds to kill them. You know, kind of pretty much like any living entity, I suppose. I'll get up here, I'll give you a shot back the other way. Well, there's your center line stick, and you can see that it's slightly wider to the left side of this shot than the right side is. The left side's wider than the right, but that's because the left side's going to have that bike path. So that's it. There'll be the intersection right down there. Well, basically the center of the intersection will be right about where that telephone, the electric pole is on the other side, where the two poles actually will be pretty much in the middle of the intersection. Well, the electric pole won't be. So my actual property line runs right down the middle of this mound of dirt between the right edge of that ditch and the left edge of the cut here. Clearly they're planning on putting in a fair number of these big drainage casements somewhere along the line in all of this. Well, we're back here off of the hard pan. More or less, obviously, I've just gotten back from the 8 o'clock service at church this morning. On the way up, I stopped and stocked up on paper towels and got some more garlic. Went by the post office. It was, you know, it was a good service. Just, you know, this guy's mannerisms, his little quirks sometimes are annoying, but he's a very good preacher. And then afterwards I shot the breeze with a number of people in the little coffee ship hour room, whatever they call that, and got home fairly quickly, actually. Tonight, the Sunday Skype with Tony Pincham. I'm going to try to watch the ending of the British Open here. We had some very sad news about a member of our church that had started attending 2 weeks after I started attending, back in 1995. And her husband died about 2 years ago. And now she's got liver cancer, lung cancer with liver mets. And is going to have chemotherapy for what that's worth. Absent a miracle and divine intervention, she's toast, very obviously. But, you know, you've seen it happen before. I've always said that if, God forbid, I get lung cancer, I'm going to find me a very aggressive radiotherapist and just radiate the fuck out of that thing. Because in my anecdotal experience, those people tend to do the best. They certainly, hurt the least in the time they have left. That's just my personal observation. I wouldn't necessarily take the poisons. I'd radiate it, just radiate the hell out of it. There are a couple of guys in town that are very aggressive, and they've pulled off some real feats. There's this one woman with this big head and neck thing, and she got like 6,000 Geiges to this thing, and it went away. I mean, it just went away, and she lived. Okay, enough. Into the rest of the day we go, and I'll say bye-bye, YouTubers.